Today we are talking about LEGO leaks. Now, to be clear, we are not leaking any information in this video. Rather, we're here to talk about LEGO's war on leaks, their latest effort in this war, how it's just not working at all, except for one exception that I find fascinating. And we'll break that down as to why I think that could be the case. Let's go ahead and dive in. Now, before we get too far into things, I do want to let you know that I personally am a huge fan of LEGO leaks. I think that it piques curiosity among fans, it creates buzz around certain products well in advance of them coming out, and personally, I like leaks because it helps me plan out our LEGO budget. We have limited resources, so we're picking and choosing what we buy, and knowing what's coming down the pike helps me plan out what we're going to purchase. So I think they're great for that reason. LEGO, on the other hand, appears to be not a huge fan of them, and that makes sense, right? LEGO wants to control their intellectual property. They want to control the message and the marketing plan and the PR and all of that stuff. When they time their Pokemon announcement, the 13-second video on Instagram, everyone goes crazy because LEGO's dropping that bomb on us and there weren't actually rumors. Now, of course, let the rumors begin and the speculation about which sets they're going to be coming out with in Pokemon in 2026. So that control is good for LEGO in some way, shape, and form. And of course, we know that there are other companies that they work with, like Disney or Sonic or Marvel or whatever it might be, that want control over when things are released as well. They don't want to release sets or announce sets before those movies or shows have already released certain things so that we don't have too many spoilers coming out ahead of time. And that's all well and good. Now, the latest effort that LEGO has made in an attempt to crack down on leaks, which by the way, those efforts go back a long time, is to require their influencers to sign what's known as a non-disclosure agreement, or an NDA. Now, this is pretty typical from what I can tell in businesses. They clearly don't want their employees just leaking out whatever. And of course, companies and politicians and all those people have combated leaks for a long time. But what's interesting is that it's not working. Now, I personally don't think LEGO influencers are the source of a massive amount of leaks. If you came here to watch me try to bash them, it's not going to happen because I think there are other people that have access to this information and they could be leaking it out, and I don't really have a lot of evidence of the LEGO influencers doing that. I do know of a couple of instances where YouTubers accidentally revealed things and they were punished by LEGO. They were put on probation, which according to the videos that they released, lasted 6 months. They didn't get the new sets, they didn't get the press releases, and all of those things. But what's interesting is that we know sets that are coming out in May and June. We've seen images of them if you pay attention to LEGO leaks. Almost in the entire Ninjago wave in June. May 1st, botanical set that's targeted for Mother's Day. Of course, we have textual rumors, meaning we have set names and maybe some price information or piece information for the $1,000 Death Star coming out later this year, the USS Enterprise that is allegedly coming out on Black Friday. And we also have a list of other sets that are coming out throughout this year, even though LEGO has taken all these steps to combat leaks. Not only that, but if you take a look at just image-based leaks, we saw most of the January wave across pretty much every single theme. We saw all of the big releases, the modular building, the Ninjago City workshops. We saw the Icons Evolution of STEM, the River Steamboat idea set. We see all these sets, the images of them, 24 to 40 hours at least before they are announced. So clearly, whatever steps LEGO's taking, it's not working. With one exception. That one exception just happens to be my most anticipated set of the year. I know a lot of you are more about Star Wars or maybe the USS Enterprise, but I love Lord of the Rings, and they have done a really good job of keeping the images under wraps for the Shire. Except, and this is what cracks me up about this, is that LEGO leaked it. We had seen textual rumors of the Shire. We knew the price, or we actually knew the priest count. We knew the release date would be early April. We hadn't seen the price, and we didn't know the minifigs, but then LEGO released it. on accident on their own website, similar to what they did with the Botanical Gardens a couple of months ago. They put that image on their own website, a Meet the Designer event at a Lego store that's taking place on April 5th. So we know that the rumors are true, that there is a Shire. We know that it's going to be around 2,000 pieces because that's the way it looks in the image, and we know that it's coming out in early April. And I think it's fascinating to try to understand why it is that of all the sets that Lego's done a fantastic job of keeping wraps on, in terms of the images, it's the Shire that has not seen the leaks. It's also the one that we know Lego leaked. All the other images we've seen, all the other leaks, it could be from Lego, I don't know. But part of me speculates that Lego is behind more leaks than we anticipate, because even though Lego wants to control the message and the PR, we know there are slow periods during the year with Lego. We know there are huge releases in January, huge release date in June, but some of the interim months can be kind of slow on the news. And they want to create that buzz, just like they did when they released that 13-second video with Pokemon. So Lego may be behind some of these leaks, and we know for the Shire, at least accidentally, Lego was responsible for the leak. And again, I think this is a good thing. Like, I am glad that Lego is taking these steps to crack down on leaks, and they may hate me saying this, I'm glad the leaks are still happening. Like I said, I enjoy leaks, but I think it's good for Lego, and I think Lego knows that as well, but they have to play the game. Now, of course, again, some of this is speculation. We know that there are probably some things Lego didn't want to come out at certain points in time that still come out. But at the end of the day, it is beneficial, I believe, for Lego to have these leaks out there, and I'm hoping that we see the Shire pictures soon. Now, maybe by the time this video comes out, it is, at this point of recording, the second half of March, but early in that second half, and we know that's coming out in about 2 weeks. Maybe Lego will announce the set real soon, and the leaks will come. I don't know, but it is telling. They've done a good job with this one set, except for their own leaks. Anyway, let me know what you think about Lego leaks. Do you like them? Do you think Lego is behind some of this stuff? Let me know if you think that Lego should be okay with leaks. Do you want Lego to bring back the toy fairs that they were at back in February every year in New York, or in Germany they have toy fairs where they would announce later in the year products, which I always found was really fun to get a sneak peek of those sets. Anyway, put those in the comments down below. And oh, by the way, like this video and subscribe to the channel. I don't usually ask this, but we are getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and it would do us a huge favor if you hit that subscribe button, especially if you've been watching this video throughout its entire length so far. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep building together.